That's what you guys want to see on a live. Me blowing my nose. That was some bullshit, Billy. We go live and all of a sudden I freaking sneezing up a storm. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community standards. Oh, man, I'm going to sneeze again. Good morning, Mr. Jordan. How you doing? How you doing? Bruce Almighty. Let me just get my boots back on here. I just had my breakfast. I just got to the receiver over here in Nightdale, North Carolina, over here in Wake County. Wake County, North Carolina. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my food or what, but gave me the sneezes. How you guys doing today? We just got backed into a door. It's a 2-door facility. Big facility, but there's 2 doors here, 2 doors in the middle, and 2 doors at the end. There was a prime truck right across the way. I don't know what they deliver over there, but they got boot seals, so it's obviously different. This place is just strictly dry. Man, I got a tickly nose. What the hell? Let's put this away. I need to blow my nose again. Jesus. You guys don't want to see this. Do you? Do you? Do you? No, you don't. But anyways, what does that say? Dialing, pairing. Much better now. Damn. Joe's enjoying his morning coffee. I already had my 32 ounces of coffee. Joe, keep your eye out. I got a video coming out today around noonish, I think. 1 o'clock, something like that. And then one coming out tomorrow. The one coming out today is... I can't remember what the video is about, but the one coming out tomorrow is going to be some Jeep stuff, if you're interested in that. I know you were talking about my Jeep trip. So it's got some Jeep clips and whatnot on there. And then I'll have a video coming out the day after that, which is showing the tight-ass drive leaving that Cincinnati, Ohio delivery at the battery shop, at Bob's Battery or Bill's Battery or whatever it was. But they just started unloading me, but they're doing it very slow. I felt the dock plate to go down, and I felt people walking around back there, but I have yet to feel... Oh, you know what? They might be using pellet jacks. That's why it's so mellow. I bet you that's what they're using, is they're just using pallet jacks, which I'm surprised because those crates are heavy. But they're definitely not going in and out with a forklift, that's for sure, because we barely got any movement of our antenna, our mic, our CB mic. Huge, things are good, man. So far the day's going good. Got a good night's sleep. I was kind of bummed that I burned up a little over 3 hours of my drive for today, because one of the things I didn't anticipate, I could have made it all the way here and slept at this facility, because as you can see, there's just plenty of parking over here. This is the side I'm on, and it's a non-gated facility in a commercial zone. The problem is I didn't quite have the hours because I was running off my 14, even with my split sleeper. And then I was planning on making it another 2 hours another 2 hours, so I'd have about an hour and a half to get here last night. But one of the things I didn't anticipate, and you don't think about this sometimes as a truck driver, as a non-truck driver, some of the things we go through, is I made a delivery yesterday morning, sat for about 4.5 hours, Then went and made a pickup, which I sat there for, an hour or so. And yeah, I may have had 9 hours or 8 hours, whatever it was, left on my clock. I think it was 7 hours. It was about a half hour shy of being able to make it all the way to the facility. But you forget you were up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and now it's, I think I got shut down at almost 10 o'clock last night, or it was 10 o'clock. I was going to run till about midnight to get to where I wanted to get to, but it was like my freaking eyeballs were doing this as I'm driving down the road. They're shaking with the truck. You forget, well, wait a minute. You may have time on that clock, but your body's telling you ain't got time left on your staying awake. So I ended up shutting it down about 3.5 hours from here, which, being it was an overnight run, it wasn't going to make the load any later. I was still getting it here. Actually, I'm 2 hours early. I told them I'd get here at 1 o'clock, and I got here at noon. So I'm about 30 minutes into this, but I don't know what they're doing. The truck keeps shaking a little bit. I haven't lost any weight yet, and it's very minor shake. I'm about half tempted to poke my head back there and tell them to hurry up. Although I haven't gotten a new load. Dispatch is starting to look for a new load for me, so I'm hoping while we're doing this live, I'll get a proposed load. Yeah, we don't have autopilot on these trucks, unfortunately. Can you get a cheeseburger with fries? Oh, no. Melissa, where are you? How you doing, Eric? How you doing? Are you the guy who flashes people at the park? I said, oh, come on. Eric, don't be a fucking little 12-year-old retarded troll. Mature up a little bit. Just mature up a little bit. That means I must have started a short. I don't know what I'm doing that's creating these shorts, but you know what? It's fun to deal with trolls every now and again. But just grow up a little bit and it's all going to be good. I'm a 52-year-old man. I don't really feel like dealing with bullshit. Thank you. Thank you. We can be friends, I'll put up with a bunch of nonsense. I'll put up with a bunch of nonsense because I actually love to goof on people and be a goof. But, there's a point. So let's just keep that in mind. Link to OF. Well, I don't even know what that is, so I don't know. So we got Commander Luke in here. He's probably another 10-year-old boy because he's talking stupid too. Do you guys not go to school or whatnot? I mean, you just sitting around looking to screw around with people? Ha! Hog Rider's in the house. He's got your ass, boy. Thanks, Eric. From the UK. Right on. Yeah, exactly. You got the gamer community. Why is it, Eric, let me ask you, if you're a gamer or whatnot, why is it the gamer community are all trolls? Is it because they're all young, or they're all nerds that, I mean, I game. I'm not a nerd, so I guess they're not all nerds, but is the gaming community so weird that they just look for videos to troll on? I mean, I don't get it. I just figure because one of my moderators looks at the profiles of these gamers, and she tells me, it's like a 10-year-old boy. It's a 12-year-old. This kid looks 8. Why are they on, the internet? But it just baffles me that it's always the gamers that want to screw around and talk stupid. The problem is, I don't know who you guys goof on and screw around with their feeds. I don't know if they have moderators, but I do. And when you got Hog Rider in the house or Melissa H in the house, your ass is done. As soon as you say something stupid, you're done. I'll put up with a bunch of BS. Melissa will put up with a bunch of BS, but Hog Rider, he don't fuck around. It's off with your head if you even are partly acting the fool. Hog Rider hasn't said anything yet, so he's probably busy and just listening, and he happened to look over and seen some baloney. Hey, Billy. You want to come say hi, Billy? You want to come say hi? Let me lure you over here. Yeah, you did. I think you survived, Derek, because Hog Rider wasn't in yet. Look, Billy, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay, there you go, buddy. Hog Rider wasn't in yet, otherwise off with the head. No, I love having a laugh. The problem is when you're gonna talk perverted or really stupid. If you're gonna put, I mean, you're basically calling me a pervert by, you're exposing yourself at parks. I mean, come on, I'm 52 years old. I don't need to be called a pervert. That's a job for my wife. Joe Jordan's gonna give himself a cancer stick. Joe, I wish you'd stop smoking, man. I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't have any boogers hanging out of my nose. I wish you guys would stop smoking. That cancer is horrible. It really affects everyone's life around you. It's just bad. Eric says, I know it's bad when you put it like that. Yeah. Good morning. Oh, Peyton's in the house. How you doing, Peyton? How you doing? Where are you hiding at today? I swear, my weight's going down. They must be unloading me with an actual pallet jack. I can't believe it because those crates were huge and heavy. Yeah, because if they're driving a forklift back there, these guys are the most delicate forklift driving dudes I've ever dealt with. Joe says, I'm sorry, David, but I live by the mantra, eat, drink, and be happy. And also, if you got them, smoke them. Yeah. When you have someone close to you, get the old C from smoking, though, it makes you, I mean, I'm not going to preach to you, but it makes you look differently at smoking. I smoked for 1,000,000 years. Peyton says, I'm doing good. I'm in Quincy, Illinois, waiting on a load. I'm going home to Texas Friday. Ah, okay. See, I knew I liked you. You're a Texan. I knew I liked you. How you doing, human being? I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. Everybody's staying out of that weather. We all got spoiled with all that warm weather that was running around the last 3 weeks or whatever. All of a sudden, up north, the Dakotas, Wisconsin, Montana got nailed, man. Nailed. What's up, TV? Yep, Jesus does save. You are right. Jesus will save you. Yep. In North Carolina, taking a load to Charlotte. I'm in North Carolina right now, in old Knightdale, Wake County, North Carolina. Getting unloaded here, and then I don't have a pre-plan yet, which is kind of a bummer. kind of a bummer. I wish I had 8 inches of snow, I heard. Yeah, they had a lot of snow. That snow didn't mess around. It went up into Michigan and northern New York. Got it. I was up in Pennsylvania the other day in Ohio, and I'll tell you what. When I stopped in Ohio heading to Pennsylvania, it got down to 24 degrees. No, I'm sorry, it was West Virginia. I made it through Ohio. West Virginia, I spent the night at a couple nights ago, and it was 24 degrees. And then Pennsylvania, I think, was up in 26, 27 degrees. I think it finally got to low 30s by the time I left. And I headed back to Ohio to make a delivery. And it wasn't bad yesterday in Ohio. It was warming up. And then I got into Kentucky, and it was warm as hell, man. It was in the 70s. And then it got cold again as I got down to, what did I get back into? Where did I stay the night last night? West Virginia? No, Virginia. It wasn't quite as cold, but it was in the low 40s. But what is it over here? I can't check on my phone to give you a better reading, but this will be somewhat. So it says 55 degrees on my truck, so it's probably somewhere between 52 and 55 degrees. So it's not bad. It's warming up. I'd like to see 70s and 80s again and just stay there and let's just see some sunshine. Joe says that same storm that rolled through my location also took out the winter nationals in Pomona. Oh, that sucks. TV says, I bet being a trucker gives you plenty of talks with God. The word audio immersion. Word audio immersion. Oh yeah, being a truck driver, boy. If you haven't talked to God, you will definitely call on him here and there because things can get hairy as heck. Peyton says, did you see that bridge that collapsed in Maryland? No. What bridge collapsed? I didn't hear nothing about it. Steel Family says trucker equals lizard. Do you mean trucker equals lot lizards? Are you saying that truckers are lot lizards? Because that wouldn't make any sense. Or truckers like to play with lizards? Lot lizards are almost a thing of the past. I mean, rarely do I ever see a lot lizard out here. Midnight Field says, can you give me some dollars? No. I don't give up. I don't give up. I don't know if that's slang for something that you youngins say. What did that mean? Did that mean something that I didn't know, or was he just asking for money? Lot lizards dirty. Truck like to play with lot lizards. I'm just kidding. You're a good sport. Yeah. Lot lizards, I know what you're saying. Back in the day, lot lizards were a thing, and truck drivers, yeah, it was like a whole thing to go play with the lot lizards. But nowadays, unless you go into somewhere like West Memphis or something like that, you don't see lot lizards anymore. Even lot lizards think truck drivers are gross. Do you ever have to help unload? The worst I've ever had to do is when I deliver mail. They have these roll around carts that they roll into the truck. You have to roll those in and roll them out because the forklift guy won't get off his forklift. So he's putting in the pallets, and if there's any roll arounds that got to go in, you just roll them in and roll them out. That's about the extent of it. I did put a bid on a load one time that was going to need, I was going to have to pallet jack stuff to the back of the trailer. The load didn't pay all that well, but we were in such a dry spell of really bad loads, and we were we had no choice, that I actually said I'll do that load, but they offered it for $2,500 or whatever, and then we was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it, I'll help unload. Then of course they came in and lowballed it and said, well, we can get somebody to do it for this, so what do you think you want to do it for? And I was like, no, I didn't want to help in the first place, and then you're going to lowball me? No, thank you. But no, I'm considered a no-touch freight guy for the most part. Joe says, back in the day when I was trucking, it was fun to F with the lot lizards on the CB radio. So the lot lizards had CBs back then? Damn, they weren't. That was some high quality lizards there. They actually communicate. Man, do they have a bathroom here? I gotta take a leak. That's one of the things in trucking that's a bummer. Is, oh, I'm unloaded. I have no weight left in my truck according to my scales. Oh, but they just went back in. They must be down to like the last crate or something. Is a lot of places don't allow you to use their restrooms, so you really suffer. That's something that's happened ever since COVID, though. Hopefully it comes back around and they'll start allowing bathroom usage again. I think what I'll do is well, let's see if there's a truck stop nearby. You guys curious on how I do that? Boom. Let's see, we'll hit where to, and I'm going to hit travel centers, and it's going to bring up the travel centers closest to the truck. And we got Max Food Mart, which has paved parking. It doesn't say how many parking spots it has. They got fast food and deli. All kinds of good stuff there. So that is fairly close. That's 3.2 miles away. Oh, it's 6 miles away. So that's the one thing about the GPS. It's 3.2 as the crow flies, but once you have to take the roads, now it's 6 miles away. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just park here. And wait for a load. Let's see. Loaded Trucker, how you doing? He says, I can take care of business wherever I am. I can't depend on a clean bathroom being available. Okay. Peyton says, I seen you haven't been to California in a while. LOL. I have not been out there since last year of June. Yeah, I haven't been out to California in a minute. That's for sure. Let's see. That would be... I know I won't be going to California because I go home on Friday to do my DOT physical and then pick Melissa up and be back out trucking Monday. So they can't... I don't have enough time to get to California and back. Toga Games says diapers. I don't wear diapers, but yeah, maybe. Maybe. Joe Jordan says, damn David, would you become a real trucker and empty out a Tide bottle, cut the spell out of it, he probably meant to say cut the hell out of it, and use it to pee in, then be a gentleman about it and take the Tide bottle into rest area bathroom? Oh, cut the spout out of it. No. Now I'm not doing it. Sorry. The worst I'll do is use an empty bottle. That's the worst I'll do. And then dispose of it. But I'm not gonna I'll never pee in something twice. That's just, I'm not opening up a bottle of pee and getting a whiff of that. Not doing it. No diapers, F that. It's really not that complicated. No, it's not. There's all kinds of things. Matter of fact, see that bucket up there, that blue bucket? That's actually a toilet. It's got a toilet seat for it, and you line it with a bag. I got the bags up there too, and you can use that. They're actually poop bags. They're rated, if you pooped in it, you can cover it. Now that's not in there for me. That's in there for Melissa. And there's never, ever, ever, ever will be any poop in there. If there was an emergency and somebody had to poop, I'm pulling over the side of the road and they're pooping on the side of the road. There ain't no one ever pooping inside my truck. But that's for her to pee. This way she has something to sit down on and doesn't have to balance or do anything like that. But so I do have something in here, but it's for Melissa. Once she's off the truck, that will be off the truck too. But I couldn't imagine pooping in a truck, man. It would stink in here for a week. Oh, and then imagine if you missed or it fell over or something. And why I say that, there was a truck driver, a YouTube truck driver I was listening to one time, who was talking about pooping in a bucket in his truck, and he had the runs, and he tilted up too much and it sprayed all over his sleeper, all over his bed back there and everything. No, that's just disgusting. You're a prissy, Joe. I ain't because I won't poop in the truck. I'm a human being. The day I have to poop in this truck is the day I get out of this truck. Because there's always very simple. You start the first sign of, ooh, did my stomach rumble? You look for a truck stop or a rest area. You don't wait until you got the freaking bubble gut before you try to find somewhere to where you crap your pants or have to pee by poop in a bucket. Good luck fighting Houston and Dallas traffic on the way home. LOL, I'll be praying for you. Actually, unless she gets me a load going to Dallas or going to Houston, I'm north of Houston. So if she got me a load going to Lufkin or something delivering in Louisiana, because Louisiana, I'll be close enough to, if I get a load to Louisiana, it's close enough. Arkansas, Texarkana area, I'm close enough. Because I'm good. As long as you get me within 300 miles, I'm good. I'll deadhead home. Palestine, I'd be good. Nate the Great. Hi, I just joined the stream. Well, hey, Nate the Great. How you doing? How you doing? Why don't you guys that haven't, why don't you subscribe to the channel? David H. on YouTube. Then you won't miss any of my ramblings. Because I accidentally do these things on the shorts. I'm not 100% sure how I do it. It's above my pay grade. But I know sometimes when because I actually thought I was going live on YouTube, which I'm sure it's live on YouTube too. I'm not even sure what a damn short is, but I know last time, or the very first time this happened, that's what people said is you did a short. Have you trained anyone? I have watched the horror stories. Yes, I trained a gentleman a few years ago, and then I trained my wife, who is my co-driver now. She's just not on the truck because we moved recently and we unpacked about 75% of our stuff, went on vacation, and I told her just stay home for another week and a half, and unpack the rest of the stuff, which she did. But she'll be ready to get back on the truck Monday. And then we'll be back to team driving, which I'll tell you guys what, I totally am enjoying solo. I like shutting down and getting a 10-hour break without the truck moving. You know, it just feels good. I like sleeping without the truck moving. Trying to sleep while she's driving down the highway, man, you do not get good sleep. Peyton says, when I've loaded going to Houston, I go through Texarkana, get on 59, going through that way. There's no sense going through Dallas, getting on 45. I found that route last year. Yeah, I always go through Texarkana. Going that way to Houston. Matter of fact, where I used to live, which was off the 59 and the 190, that's technically that's still where I get off to go home, where my new place is. I used to be 12 miles from that exit. Now I'm 430. Loaded Trucker says, if you compare your recent lives to the old ones, you'll see they are very different. My recent lives to my old ones, they're very different. I wonder what you mean. Well, I used to do late night lives, and we would talk about, it would get risky or whatnot. The other thing is I let the channel go, and I don't have many people in lives anymore, so I can stay caught up with them. And I think the fact that I'm not at Prime anymore and/or training, I think when I was training, there was a lot more people watching because a lot of the guys coming to Prime to be a truck driver were interested, and I talked more about Prime and Prime trucking. Now I just shoot the shit. It's if you guys want to talk about trucking, you'll have to get me started on a subject, because I can ramble. You ask a question, and if it's something I know about, I'll ramble on it for an hour, make you guys bored as hell. Hell, even I think they're bringing my paperwork. I'll have to grab that from them real quick. I'm not gonna look because I don't want to go out there. I want him to come all the way to my truck. He's walking up to the side of the truck. Do. I don't see you. Walk to my door. Here he comes. Watch, Billy's gonna come running up. How you doing? All right. All good? Thank you. All right, you too. You take care. How the heck do you say that name? Oh, okay. It's that name. Okay, never mind. I had to make sure I can read the name, because if dispatch... Oh, we can't read the name. Now, you guys... Hold on 1 second. I got to send this real quick, which is going to make this video freeze. If anyone's left after I send it, I'll keep going. Okay, if you guys hung out with me for that, I appreciate it. Let's go move some wheel chocks. They made you double chalk the wheels at this facility. Yeah, truck drivers should wear boots, just in case anyone was wondering. You should wear long pants and boots. Be a truck driver, not a basketball player. I just say that. I like giving people a hard time, because my first 5 years of trucking, I wore basketball shorts and tennis shoes. What's that? I can't hear you.
You want to move the shop, right?
Yeah.
Move it on this side.
Oh, thanks. The guy was telling me he moved the chalk. I guess he wants the door. I thought he was talking crap. I was going to get defensive here, because I hate people that talk crap. But he was just telling me to move the chalk. Okay, so let's move the truck, and then we'll close the doors. Oh, yes. It's always a good thing when the truck starts. I got to build up some air pressure here before I can move it. Always a good thing when the truck starts. Okay, I guess you don't want the door. Is he lining up? Is he lining up to take this, to back into this door in front of me? Yeah. Okay, why is that? It must use a different camera for. It must use a different camera for this, because normally I can put my phone there and put the outward facing camera out and video what, you know, out the window, but that camera that was in the way right now. So we're gonna mosey on over to where those trucks are and park. And park until we get a load. Look at all those donut marks right there. I'll get back to the comments once I get parked. And you guys are probably wondering why I'm driving so slow. I'm sure one of these truck drivers in the comments will be able to tell you why. Look, there's a prime truck right there. There's a prime truck right there, as a matter of fact. Changed my mind where I wanted to park. I'm gonna park back here, that way I'm nice and hidden. Give me a couple more minutes, boys and girls, and we'll get turned around here. Prime time. Oh, he lost his fairing. He must have jackknifed pretty damn hard. Red Roses LLC. What I get for not paying attention to making my U-turn. I didn't line myself up the way I wanted to. Let's go close these doors. Don't jump, Billy. Gotta get some gloves on because them doors are nasty dirty. Truck needs a bath. Oh. I'll have to do the inside facing because with the gloves on I can't change my camera view. Yeah. Wait a minute. They took one of my straps. I had two straps hanging right there. They took one of my straps. Hell no. Hell no, you ain't getting my strap. It's a brand new strap. Man, now I gotta drive all the way back over there. Or I guess we can walk over there. Ouch. That's what I get for not rolling it up and taking it. Unfreaking believable. Let me put you guys back over here because I can't jump the hell out of this truck. Unbelievable. They kept one of my brand new straps. I just got those straps the last load I delivered. They left them in. They strapped the load with 2 new straps and then left them in there. So, what the hell? And always lock your trailer, whether it's loaded or not. You don't want nobody opening your door, looking in there to see what's in there, and then you go to drive off and the damn door swings open. Get down, Billy. Man, there's mess in here. Add this to the strap back here. Why is this stuff all falling out? I need to find a little metal toolbox that's this size. There we go. I mean, because look at this plastic crap, just don't work. I mean, it just breaks and falls. Stupid stuff. And there's the truck. Boom. Good job, Billy boy. Good job, Billy boy. Man, I can't believe they kept my damn strap. Make me walk all the way over there. Drive all the way over there. Okay. If you compare your recent live, okay, got that. They are different as in the recent lives are shorts, not a regular live video. David, I miss your late night videos. Yeah. Hey, watch it. I wear sweatpants and shorts. You like, Peyton, how I rectified that when I said, well, hold on. For the first 5 years I did too. I wore sweatpants and shorts too. Once I lost enough weight though, and I could fit comfortably back. What it was, I couldn't wear pants because I had such a big belly, it cut into my stomach. So once I lost enough weight to where that didn't happen, I went back to wearing pants. And then my boots started fitting again because I was never a big sweatpants or basketball short guy. I used to wear shorts always during the summertime, regular board shorts and stuff, but I think I'm too old for that crap now. I look like a dumbass. What's up, Robert? Joe says, I used to just drive over the wheel chocks. Yeah, well, that's kind of rude. Loaded Trucker says, gotta love the ELD crawl. Yep. That's why I'm not going back there. I'm like, I could probably walk back there faster to get my strap. Hog Rider says, Joe, that's why we can't have nice things. Yep, exactly. Damn it, Joe. Before you ask, I drive over wheel trucks because I can. Joe says, Hog Rider, time is money, and besides, I always colored outside the line. Okay, that brings up a point. Time is money. Yes, 100% time is money. But does that give you the right to destroy shit? Do property damage on other people's stuff? No, Joe. No, Joe. No. I saw a smashed aluminum wheel chock at a company last week. Now, have I ever driven over wheel chocks? Yes, I have. A couple of times because I just forgot they were there because not all places use wheel chocks. And then one time, the wheel chock was so smashed and ran over 1,000,000 times that it was like, what's the freaking point? And I think they pissed me off. So it was like, screw you guys and your wheel chock, I'm out. But do I do it just out of pure laziness to go move the wheel chock? No. No. And I would never run over a good wheel chock. You got to remember, a lot of those rubber wheel chocks are garbage. This will go in my safe pile. It's big mouth. Man, it's been so windy last few months. I don't know why yesterday was terrible. You don't know why yesterday? Yeah, it has been pretty windy. Although today it's not windy at all over here in North Carolina. But West Virginia got me a couple days ago. It was pretty windy. Man, I gotta go get my strap. Sometimes our load bars get run over, so I try to take them out. I 100% of the time take my straps out. Reason being is when I first started using straps, I used to hang them from the wall, and yeah, they would smash them with the forklift and pallets rubbing against them, or they would run them over. So I always take them out. The only reason why I left out those ones in was they left them in the trailer hanging up back there. And when I went to the pickup, I see them and I was like, I already opened the doors. I was like, well, you know what? If they need them out of the way, I'll move them. So they loaded the truck and just left them hanging there. And when I opened my doors to back in, I thought to myself, you know what? You need to take those straps down. And I was like, well, those other guys loaded the trailer without hurting them. I'll take them down once I'm unloaded. So that's what I did. And that's what I get. I lost a strap because of it. Freaking hate West Virginia. That up and down hills and main. Yes. That's why I couldn't make it all the way here. It slowed me down too much. One, there was a car accident right when I got on the interstate from picking this up that killed about 40 minutes of my time. And then all the hills, and this was, I don't know, this was probably a 29,000 pound load, according to my weight gauge. 27,000 pounds. So they say. I mean, it could be less, it could be more, but it was pretty heavy. I'm surprised my dispatch hasn't said no. Oh, she did. Hold on. All right, I gotta resend this, so it's gonna go dead for a second. Actually, let's see. The program to send it's not working, so I just sent her a picture. Not everyone is the same. No, you're right. Not everybody is the same. Hog Rider, he marches to his own drum. That's 100% for sure. Hopefully she got it now. Do. Come on, did you get it, old lady there? Okay, I'll be right back. Let me just confirm she got it. All right. What kind of cheap meals do you keep on your truck? Like Chef Boyardee or ramen? I don't like Chef Boyardee at all. I keep trying it here and there because I remember it as a kid being good, and it's the worst tasting crap I've ever eaten. I do carry ramen on the truck. But there's a look into my freezer. That's a Chinese noodle lo mein thing, and some fried chicken bites, some meat pies. Under the bread, there's a few more meals, and then I have sandwich stuff on. And if you're wondering why that bread is in the freezer, is because that's French bread from Walmart. It's a big loaf like that for $1. But the problem is it only lasts a couple of days. So I take half out or a quarter of it out or whatever, put it in my sandwich bag, you know, for my old bread, and freeze the rest. And I take it out as I need it, because if you decide, I mean, if one, you can't eat that whole loaf in a couple of days. And then two, if you decide that, you know what, I don't feel like a sandwich for the next couple of days, you don't want your bread going bad. Now, if you buy regular bread off the shelf, it lasts a lot longer. But the bread, I think they bake it there, or they have it baked there or whatever. It doesn't last at all. It even says, it will say, prepared the 26th, best by 28th. So they got like a 2-day window on it. And give it a couple of days after that, and it'll be moldy as hell. So I freeze it. I used to have a toaster. I don't have a toaster anymore, because when I went on my weight loss vengeance, I didn't want a toaster on the truck because I love bagels, and I would end up buying bagels. I have a toaster oven on, so if I want to toast the bread, I can toast it in the toaster oven, but I usually just use it normal to make sandwiches. But yeah, I had a toaster on the truck for a long time. And I have toasted bread in the toaster oven because I did want some toast, but not like I used to. I used to toast bread every day. Bagels. I was big on bagels and cream cheese. Or I'd take a bagel and I'd put an egg on it and have a bagel and egg. Yeah, you can gain some weight really quick like that. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go, because I'm going to go for a walk and go pick up my strap. So like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell, Billy. Make sure you hit up that YouTube page and hit the subscribe button. Like the video. Come on, do me a favor. I'll start making... Oh, there's more videos coming out in the next couple of days. They're going to be fun. Especially the one on... What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Thursday or Friday is going to be good.